Find your way back, can you? Suit yourself. Nice to see you, too.
See you lunchtime.
Bye. All right, I'll file these, shall I? Yes, please. Over here, in the box files, please.
Sorry. A bit all over the place today.
Oh, I'm not surprised. What with one thing and another.
I know. I was dreaming about it last night. Every time I closed my eyes, there he was. Oh, it's going to be really weird going over to the campus later.
The Mill Health Centre?
Vivian, it's Julia. Bad news, they won't let me in.
Who won't?
The police, they still got the place sealed off, even though they know it's a suicide. I know it's ridiculous, but apparently forensics haven't finished yet or something.
But what about tomorrow's patients? What are we going to do about them?
I don't know. Look, I'm going to come back to the mill now, see if I can sort something out, OK?
See you shortly.
Any news?
Well, let's just say I wouldn't worry about going back to the campus just at the moment.
So how have you been, Stan?
You're early. I thought you said 10:30.
Only a few minutes out.
Well, sit down. Don't stand about like a spare part.
Still sound a bit wheezy.
Yeah, well, what do you expect? It's not going to clear up overnight, is it? Asthma. I've had it for 40 years, on and off.
Long enough for anybody, I'd have thought.
True.
Well, first things first, have you kept to the no smoking?
I haven't had a pipe since you read me the Riot Act.
Really?
Scout's hammer.
I bet you feel better for it, too.
No, I miss it. Gives me a bit of comfort. When you get to my age, you need a bit of comfort.
Any age is a good age to give up.
You sound like the missus. Nagging away like a broken record. God rest her soul.
And Thomas?
Gone. Yes, they picked him up this morning.
I'm sorry, it must have been a wrench.
Well, it's just one of those things, isn't it?
What a nightmare.
It'll blow over.
Blow over. Well, it's not exactly the way to launch a surgery, is it? Doctor found dead in building. I mean, how does it look?
It's a personal tragedy for Dr. Downham and his family. It's clearly nothing to do with the practice.
This is the sort of thing that people remember for years and years. In fact, the more I think about it, the worse it gets.
They'll soon find something else to talk about. You know, and once the police give us access, we'll be in business. And that has to be today, doesn't it?
Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you? Anyway, I'm going to give them a call. See if I can put a rocket up them.
Julia, it's the Leatherbridge Evening Post on the phone. They want you to give a statement. Apparently it's going to be all over the front page.
I mean, so it'll take a while to feel the full effect. I suggest you have a good hoover round, get rid of any remaining hairs. Sorry, Stan, but it really has to be as if Thomas was never here.
Yes, well, if that's all, then I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but I've got things to do.
Of course.
Get this radio going for a start.
Of course.
Give me a bit of company.
No worries. You want your inhaler?
No, it's on the kitchen table. I'll get it.
That's all right. Okay. Anything to say?
I couldn't do it, could I? I felt like I was sending him away to prison.
But he'll love it. He'll probably get placed with a new family, won't he?
Oh, that's a load of rubbish. He's an old fella now. It's too late for him starting over with someone new.
It's never too late to start again. All right, what have you got on the phone to the refuge? You can have a chat with them, tell them about your worries. Look, these people love cats, it's what they do.
It's not just about that, though, is it? I mean, if he goes, who am I going to talk to? Sounds a bit pathetic, that, doesn't it?
But there must be people around. I mean, why don't you go on the Legion or something?
Or whatever you old people do, eh?
What about the neighbour? You get on well with her, don't you? I remember you telling me about her. She used to work for local government or something.
Civil servant.
That's the one.
Yeah, well, she's not been so civil recently.
Really?
Well, we've had words.
About what?
No matter what about. Next to nothing. She's made Ben Nevis out of a molehill, and that's that. Suffice to say, she'll not be coming round here again.
Really? Anyway, I best go. Bye.
Well, that should keep the university quiet for a bit. We've just had to calm down a very excitable communications officer having a panic. When are we going to tell the press? I mean, are their lives that dull? What?
That was someone I know. Works at the uni. Apparently there's a rumour going around it was murder. Revenge by a patient on a doctor making a terrible mistake.
Well, why would they think that? Because the students.
I think it's because the police are still there, not saying anything.
Must look suspicious.
Apparently there's loads of reporters up there.
And I thought it couldn't get any worse.
Oh, this is hopeless. All the soldiers breaking up. It's too far gone.
Look, Stan, the bottom line is that Thomas has got to go. It's just too bad for your asthma. So I was thinking, why don't you start building bridges with your neighbour?
That woman's completely balmy.
What, so you're saying you had absolutely nothing to do with the two of you falling out?
No. Well, all right, you tell me then. A few months back, she went out for the day, so I thought to myself, I'll give her a nice surprise. She loves her garden, so I'd take my hedge trimmer and tidy the place up a bit. Well, you'd have expected a word of thanks, would you not?
Maybe she didn't notice.
Oh, she noticed, all right. She went mad. Apparently, I'd trimmed back some plant or other, you know. I tried to explain, of course, but she'd have none of it. So I thought, oh, well, never get on with it.
And you're sure that's the whole story? I mean, it's a small thing to fall out over.
It is.
And I remember you saying she used to come around here all the time.
Well, yeah, we had a lot in common. Of a Sunday, we used to go off in her car to see gardens together, quite regularly. She'd provide the transport and I'd buy the tea and cake. That's how it worked.
Sounds great.
Yeah, it were good.
Why don't you write her a note? Just say you're sorry for what's happened.
I'm not apologising when I've done nothing wrong.
It's called...
I know what it's called. It's called being the male of the species.
Go on. Write her a note.
Oh, I don't know.
Look, I've got a visit to do down the street. Right, we're back in half an hour. I can pop it in for you if you like.
Huh. You're not going to let this drop, are you?
Nope.
Where's my pen?
Eva. Hi, it's Julia Parsons.
Oh, hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Look, could we please discuss this business at the campus?
Yeah, sure.
As you know, we were due to open today, but I couldn't even get in this morning.
Yeah, sorry about that. There's procedures that we have to follow, but I'll tell you what, I'll give you a call when we finish that part of the investigation.
And when will that be?
That's hard to say.
When are you going to make a statement? The longer the police say nothing, the worse it looks. I mean, no wonder all these stupid rumours.
Well, we are working on a press release.
And what will it say?
I'll send you a copy when we've got our first draft.
I presume it will confirm it was a suicide.
Well, that's too early to say.
He left a note.
There was a note, yes, but I can't preempt the decision of the coroner.
Well, thank you very much.
Just didn't register at first. Then I remember screaming. It was so horrible.
Yeah, it's not what you'd expect, is it?
And so sad.
It's not a great advert for the new practice.
Oh, I don't know. Come to the campus surgery, the doctors are literally dying to meet you.
That's very funny.
Yes, it's not funny.
I was just messing around, sorry.
Yeah, well, maybe if you'd worked on something 24/7 for the last month, you wouldn't think it was so funny.
Good timing. I've just finished. It took a bit of work, you know, to get the right tone. But I think it'll do the trick. Let's see what you think. Dear Maggie, I'm sorry that we've had a disagreement. I think we should let bygones be bygones. There's no point in letting a petty squabble carry on any longer.
To the point.
However, I hope you realise how wrong you've been, accusing me of deliberately cutting the bougainvillea back to excess, when all I was doing was tidying your garden. Neither did I cut off the heads of your roses maliciously. I was merely deadheading them, which, as a so-called gardener, I would have thought you would have realised. Yours, etc., Stan. What do you think?
Great. Hi, can I speak to Martha, please?
Well, yes, of course, I understand that the university need to know what's happening. But like I said, I'm working closely with the police and... closely with the police, and I will let you know as soon as I know any more. Yes, of course. Fine. Yes, thank you very much.
Sorry, Julie, about the, you know, it wasn't funny. If there's anything I can do to help.
Actually, Jimmy, I think there might be, which is why I came to find you. Look, I know this is a bit tricky, so please feel free to say no, okay?
Fire away.
Well, I was wondering whether, whether it would be possible if you could maybe sweet talk Detective Inspector Moore.
Yeah, I'm your man.
Olive Branch.
And you are?
Stan's nurse.
Funny Olive Branch. So he's sent you around, has he?
Yeah, but don't shoot the messenger. Look, he says he's sorry and he thinks it's time the two of you are friends again.
Oh, it's about time he apologised.
Oh, so have you got a message I can take back?
Yes, tell him thanks. But it'll take more than that to undo the damage he's done.
Hi.
No. Do you know what he did? 3 years it took me to get that bougainvillea up my wall. Stan knew it too. The strudel I had with the frost that first winter, and then round he came with his pruning shear, snip, snip, snip.
But he says he's sorry. And I suppose, you know, at the end of the day, a plant is just a plant.
Not if you're a gardener, it isn't.
But the thing is, he's got to give Thomas to a cat sanctuary.
He's having to.
It's his asthma.
Oh, well, that's not good.
So, please.
Suppose it has got a bit silly.
Well, then come round, have a cup of tea with him or something.
If you'll promise to go away now.
I promise. Job done. She's going to pop round later.
And she was all right, was she?
Yeah.
How about that then? Here, I better go and get this place shipshape and Bristol fashion.
Yeah, and I better get back to work. I've got patients waiting.
Yeah, she's not keen on a mess.
Not about Thomas. I spoke to Martha from the refuge and she's going to come round about 5. And I'm going to be there too, just in case there's any repeat of this morning. All right.
Eva.
What are you doing here?
Well, I've come to see you.
I thought I made myself clear.
I'm here on business. I need to talk to you about the campus surgery.
Well, I haven't got time for that.
Eva?
We apologise for any inconvenience caused. Patients are advised to rebook when a new opening date has been confirmed. Urgent cases must contact the mill.
Should we mention the circumstances?
What's this?
Oh, I'm just drafting an email to start with. We'll have to phone round and cancel tomorrow's appointments.
It's a bit early for that, don't you think?
Well, the patients are going to have to know sometime.
Have a little faith, Vivian. I've arranged to pull some strings down at the police station. We'll be in no time. Ruth, I want you to go out, buy 2 sets of marigolds, full cleaning kit. The minute we get the all clear, you and I are going in.
Well, at least tell us when we can get access.
Access will be granted when we finish the investigation, and I can't guarantee a full statement will be made anytime soon either.
Hello, it's Jimmy.
Yeah, I know it's you, Jimmy. I'm just trying to be professional.
Why is that why you didn't reply to my text?
Now's not the time.
Right, so when is a good time?
I knew it. So much for business.
Oh, come on, you can't blame me for trying. Come on, Eva.
Jimmy, I'm busy.
It's nothing personal, old boy. Like when the old girl went back into hospital. Do you remember? They told her it had come back worse. She took that on the chin, didn't she? Never blinked. Well, that's like you and me. Yes. We're not to worry. You're going somewhere very comfortable. I've made them promise on that. Yeah. And as for me, well, I'll keep the home fires burning. I'll put your bowl in the cupboard. Yeah. And so if you ever decide to come back and pay a visit, I can make you feel at home. We can do this, boy.
See you all later.
Bye. Well,
Nothing.
Joking, what happened?
Oh, what happened? Why she climbed up? Wouldn't tell me a thing.
Well, that's just great, isn't it, Jimmy? I mean, thanks a lot.
I'm sorry.
Oh, forget about it.
Yeah, but hang on. I tried my best. Anyway, they're just doing their job.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry.
shall I send this email now then?
No, we'll wait till 5 o'clock, and if we don't know what's happening by then, we'll start cancelling patients.
Come on, lad. There we go. Go on, boy. Run. Come on, you daft cat.
Here we go. Is Thomas all set?
There's been a bit of a setback. One second he was here and the next he was gone. It was almost as if he sensed something. I'd shout him myself only if it wasn't for me, Chester.
Do you want me to get that?
Oh, please.
Hello, are you still here? I've done as you suggested and come for a cup of tea.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Is it?
No, you go.
Stan, is it a bad time? You've got visitors.
No, it's the perfect time. Go, come on in. Thanks for coming round.
Oh, that's all right.
Have you been well?
I mustn't grumble.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
So you got my note?
Note, I got your message.
No message, that's what I mean.
And as far as I'm concerned, you're right. It's about time we put this whole business behind us.
Exactly, hence my note.
So, apology accepted.
I accept.
No, I accept.
But I'm not apologising. You read what I wrote, didn't you?
What? This young man said you were sorry.
I said no such thing. I said it was time we started getting on. But I'm not sorry. Not by a long chalk. You should be sorry.
You know that's a lot of ridiculous nonsense. What's happening here?
Have you been putting words in our mouths?
Well, someone had to.
How ridiculous. I thought you'd come to your senses.
Well, I thought you had.
You can keep your tea.
I'm sorry, the practice manager is not available at the moment. I'm afraid you'll have to wait outside.
Fine. Another reporter.
Yes, and very rude too.
Yeah, I know, it's 20 past.
Time to start cancelling. I'll do the email and we can get on the phone and start cancelling appointments. No.
No, don't. Now, I am not going to let down my patients because of some stupid red tape. Ruth, get your coat on. Bring that stuff there. This is my practice. I'm not going to let anyone stop me.
You'd no business doing that.
I know, I'm sorry. I was just trying to help.
Yes, well, you haven't. You've ruined everything.
Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't have got involved. If you're not prepared to make the effort...
But I am, though.
Well, then go and sort it out.
I can't now, can I? It's too late.
So what are you going to do, live here like a hermit? You're a bit young to be putting up the shutters, aren't you? Haven't you heard 70's the new 60?
But a load of rubbish.
It's when you stop arguing that I'll start worrying. But life's too short, isn't it? It's your row. Go and sort it out, eh?
Miss Parsons, what about this dead body you found in the surgery?
Say, Miss Parsons?
Yes, I have, actually. If you put off one patient from coming to the new surgery by your lying, made-up stories, then you will have that person's health on your conscience. Now, why don't you just go and crawl back under the stone that you came from and leave us alone? Come on, Ruth.
What now?
I've come round, cap in hand, haven't I?
You can put your cap where you like. But as long as you keep saying you're in the right, it'll do you no good.
I know. I just wanted to say what happened.
Well?
You were right all along. I did it on purpose.
But why?
To pay you back.
What for? What did I do?
Well, we were supposed to go and see that garden together, but you went off on your own, forgot about me.
Oh, so you came round and wreaked havoc in my garden?
Yeah, well, I didn't mean to. I was going to do the pruning for you, but things got a bit out of hand.
Well, guess what? I did forget all about you. Because my sister had been taken ill. A stroke. Minor, thank goodness. I just wanted to get in my car and go. And any thought of going to visit some garden with or without you was driven from my mind. Perhaps you can understand that. And then to come back and find you being hacking away at my garden and acting very strange in the bargain. It's no wonder I kept my distance.
Well, I think I'd looked forward to the day a bit too much. That was the problem.
It was only a drive out to some old garden.
I know, but I hadn't had any company on my birthdays for a while.
Your birthday? Why didn't you say?
Well, I thought maybe I had. Didn't you know?
No, I'd got no idea. Oh, so that's why you...
Look, I'd better go. I've got to say goodbye to Thomas.
Oh, Stan, wait. I'll get my shoes on.
D.I. Moore. Julia Parsons here. Yeah, well, actually, I'm calling because I want immediate access to my surgery as of now. Yes, I do know you've got a job to do, but so have we. Pardon? You have? Oh, well, when were you going to let us know? Thank you. Well, apparently the police have finally decided they're finished. At last. Yeah, so maybe we can put this behind us now, get back to normal.
Don't forget me, old fella. You'll be well looked after. Like a holiday camp. And then you'll be off to a new home. That's right, isn't it? He'll be okay.
Look, I've been waiting for a good time to tell you this, but I don't think there's going to be one. I spoke to Martha. There's a chance that Thomas might not be rehoused.
Well, he's going nowhere. I'll get him back.
I'll tell you what, I'll have him. Just so I can find someone to take him.
No, I've got a better idea. I'll have him.
Oh, no, that wouldn't be ideal, not with Stan's health.
Life's not always ideal, young man, but we do try our best. And don't worry, I'll keep him out of Stan's house.
Hey!
Hey, Martha!
Go on! Look lively!
Quick!
Look!
He'll get in.
Oh, what are they still gawping at? It's not as if there's anything to see.
Julia.
Just there.
Look, I don't mean to be harsh, Tony, but I've seen other addicts try and kick, okay? It's not easy.
It's all in the mind. He's getting stronger every day.
Just shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Ah!
Hi, I'm Davey.
My boyfriend.
Just let me see my daughter, please.
She still thinks you're a hero. I don't want to ruin that.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
Glad you like them.
Tell me, how do you train this man? Because I want one.
I've got friends.
Next on BBC1 Scotland, it's Philby's funeral and everybody's being very cagey in Out of the Blue. Then more stories of bravery and courage with real rescues at 2:35.